I want to look at, do leaks benefit Juice? Like, does Juice WRLD leaks benefit his music? This is something I've kind of thought about, and I've had this idea for a little bit now. I think a lot of us in here are going to agree yes. I think that's like the obvious answer. Yes, because the comp stays alive. Yeah, so I think especially now that Juice has passed away and everything, but even before that, I think Juice has always been one of those artists that does benefit from leaks. And you can look at different examples, like just examples off the top of my head. Stay and Blueberry Faygo were both leaks. Stay is like 7 times platinum. Blueberry Faygo is like 5 or 6 times platinum. Blueberry Faygo, that song would not even have been big if it wasn't for it being a leak. So that song, like literally it being a leak benefited it. And then for Juice though, you can pull up any Juice album that like Fighting Demons or LND. I think LND probably, because like all of LND was leaks. And did the album do bad? No. I think leaks weren't as mainstream at the time of getting LND, where Fighting Demons, I think a lot more core Juice fans listened to leaks. And I don't really think that plays a part in the sales or anything, because the only reason LND sales were as crazy as they were is because of the merch bundles, and it was the first posthumous Juice album. Like, the first posthumous Juice WRLD album, obviously that shit's gonna sell insane. And then Fighting Demons was obviously just set up for failure. There was no single released more than a month before the album released. None of the singles were big. There was no merch bundles, and it dropped during Christmas, bro, like when all the Christmas albums are getting streamed. So Fighting Demons was honestly set up for failure, if you think about it. Looking at Juice though, obviously I don't think LND has one song that's not an interlude or intro outro. It doesn't have 100 million streams. Even some of these interludes have 30 mil, 33 mil. Yeah, just even looking at LND, Bad Energy, Righteous, Tell Me You Love Me, Smile, Hate the Other Side, Come and Go, I Want It, Fighting Demons, Wishing Well, Up Up and Away, Can't Die, all were leaks. They obviously all performed really well. LND streams are nuts. And then yeah, Smile was a leak. That shit has 370 million streams. Fighting Demons, let's look. Burn was a leak, 82, almost 83 million streams. Already Dead, I don't really count Already Dead as a leak, just because the only reason it leaked a week before it dropped, so I don't really count that as a leak. But Already Dead did good, almost 150 mil. Cigarettes was a leak. That shit has 110 million streams. 107. You Wouldn't Understand was a leak. 70 mil. Sometimes was a leak. 50 mil. Rockstar in his prime leak. 50 mil. Doom was a leak. Not enough. Was leaked, but not like, it wasn't a mainstream leak. Feline was a leak. Relocate was a leak. Until the Plug Comes Back Around was a leak. XO was a leak. And then Pain Heal was a leak. Yeah, Cigarettes was one of the most known leaks too. Yeah, and I mean, Cigarettes honestly might be one of those songs that benefited from it being a leak, I think. Because, I mean, 110 million streams on the song. I mean, just comparing that to the rest of this album, only like the intro and Already Dead, so only like the singles and the collabs on this album have anywhere close to 100 million streams. But then you have Cigarettes that's just chilling with 110 million streams. So I think that kind of proves that it being a leak directly made that song bigger, because it was a big leak too, one of the most known Juice leaks. Because I mean, why doesn't Sometimes have 100 million streams? Didn't it drop at the same time or right around the same time? It just proves like leaks do benefit Juice. I think I don't really think leaks take really anything away, because when stuff drops, at least for me, I can't speak for everybody or the entire comm, but once leaks release, I just listen to it release. Like when Burn dropped, I started listening to this Burn. Same with Sometimes, same with every song on this album. The only exceptions are some like Wanted to LA, you might want to listen to the OG. Maybe you want to listen to the OG Feline. Other than that, like, dude, like, I mean, nobody listens to fucking Pain Heal. At least I don't. I think leaks benefit Juice, dude. I think it brings more fans to him, honestly. It shows people his talent more, because there's not as many songs out. This is one of the older arguments that I've made, but there's not a lot of like hyper happy Juice songs out, and the ones that are out do good. Basically, all in all, I think leaks do benefit Juice. I think that Cigarettes is a good example. And like even Wishing Well was a huge Juice leak. It had like 10 mil on SoundCloud, and now it has like, it was really a big radio song. There's a mainstream song. Come and Go was a big Juice leak. Those songs are platinum now. So I think the leaks for Juice specifically just bring a more audience to him. They listen to the leaks, they hear more about his talent, and I think once the song's released, they're gonna listen to him released anyways. and then the people that aren't going to listen to the leaks are just going to listen to what releases. Bro, I think Juice benefits from leaks. Just like I don't really think a lot of artists don't benefit. I think the only artists that don't benefit are the ones that when something leaks, it gets scrapped. A good example of that is Roddy Ricch and Drake's collab, In the Cut. That was supposed to release and they said it didn't drop because it leaked, which kind of fucked over Roddy because he was already in such a big prime. Roddy was just like going hit after hit, like he was literally in his prime. And then having a Drake song, dude, that could have actually elevated Roddy to like a whole new level. And then it leaked and it just didn't release because it leaked. Honestly, when stuff leaks and you don't release it, that's what makes you not benefit. There's really not a lot of examples of a song that was leaked being released and it flopping, because not everybody even listens to the leaks. And you can have whatever opinion you have. Like, you listen to leaks, cool, I don't care. If you don't listen to leaks, cool, I don't care. Y'all know my stance on it. Like, I listen to leaks, but if something drops, I listen to it dropped. And I don't listen to leaks for every single artist. I think Juice's fan base at this point, Juice has a strong fan base, a loyal fan base that streams his music that's released. They listen to his leaks. I think that the community would not be as big as it is without leaks. It honestly does help keep the comm alive. And that doesn't mean you have to listen to Juice leaks. If you want to wait for stuff to drop, wait for it to drop. There's really no problem.